Few are the beings that can stand against the fury of the Emperor of Mankind's Primarchs. Fewer still are those who would openly defy and strike a Chaos God, yet Skarbrand, the Exiled One, a greater demon of the Blood God Khorne, did just that. Standing as a monument to wrath and bloodlust, his story is a testament to the destructive power of unchecked rage and the price of hubris. Skarbrand's tale begins when he was the mightiest of all Bloodthirsters, the greatest general of Khorne. His victories were countless, his prowess in battle unmatched. He was the slayer of Nurgle's great Poxviathan, and the destroyer of Nurgle's great Poxviathan, and the destroyer of the first palace of She Who Thirsts. His twin axes, slaughter and carnage, were imbued with the spirits of his defeated enemies, their thirst for blood as insatiable as their wielders. However, Skarbrand's pride led to his downfall. Tzeentch, the Lord of Change, manipulated the Bloodthirster, stoking his anger into a raging inferno. In a moment of uncontrollable fury, Skarbrand struck at Khorne himself. The audacity of the act, though the blow barely scratched the Blood God, earned Skarbrand an eternal punishment. Khorne's wrath was swift and terrible. He seized Skarbrand by the throat, throttling him until all semblance of personality and thought was driven out, leaving only the burning rage that had powered his fateful strike. Skarbrand was now rage incarnate. Then Khorne hurled Skarbrand across the realm of chaos. The impact of his landing tore his mighty wings asunder and left him with wounds that would never heal. Exiled and alone, Skarbrand embarked on a campaign of bloodshed that dwarfed any he had undertaken before. His path of destruction was relentless and indiscriminate. Worlds were ravaged, armies crushed, and oceans of blood were shed in the name of Khorne. His presence on the battlefield became a harbinger of death, his twin axes reaping a bloody tally of skulls for the Blood God. Despite his loyalty and the untold carnage he wrought in Khorne's name, Skarbrand remained an exile. The Blood God had no mercy in his heart, no forgiveness for the Bloodthirster who dared to strike at him. Yet Skarbrand cared not. His existence was now defined by his rage, his purpose to slaughter and reap souls for his lord. In recent times, Skarbrand has made his presence felt in the material universe. He has clashed with the mightiest of the Imperium's warriors, including the resurrected Primarch Guilliman. Each encounter, each battle, only served to fuel his rage, driving him to greater feats of bloodshed. During the Terran Crusade, led by Guilliman, Skarbrand made a significant appearance. The crusade was a perilous journey through the warp, with the Imperium's forces facing constant demonic assaults. Guilliman's fleet was assaulted by the Red Corsair Chaos Space Marines, led by Kairos Fateweaver, an insidious lord of change, greater demon. Fateweaver's machinations led to the capture of Guilliman, whereupon he was taken to the enemy stronghold, a formidable blackstone fortress. Let it not be said the Chaos Gods are without a sense of humour. As Kairos gloated, he failed to notice an armada of skull-encrusted ships descending upon them. The forces of Khorne, led by Skarbrand, attacked the station with the white-hot savagery of an exploding star. The Bloodthirster stormed through the Imperial forces, determined to take the Primarch's skull for the Blood God. Guilliman managed to defeat him in single combat, largely due to a wound that the Emperor's champion Marius Amalric had left in Skarbrand's fiery hide. With Skarbrand's fall, the Crusade was able to continue its journey towards terror. Thus, Skarbrand, the Exiled One, the embodiment of wrath incarnate, continues his eternal path of slaughter. He stands as a symbol of the Blood God's wrath, a testament to the eternal violence and bloodshed that defines the realm of chaos.